rise for the Excellency President of the Government of Fiji and the First Lady.
My wife Sarah and I are deeply honored with your presence at this very special investiture ceremony this morning. Today marks a unique opportunity to recognize and celebrate the distinguished efforts and achievements of Ambassador Zhang Ping during his tenure as the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to our beloved nation Fiji. Your Excellency Ambassador, your term in Fiji has been exceptionally productive at all levels, and especially in the increased bilateral engagements and people-to-people relations that we have witnessed between our two nations. The Government of Fiji and all Fijians wish to convey to you our wholehearted appreciation for the developments that have either started or successfully concluded during your time. We note with profound gratitude the key role you played in pushing for increased cooperation through engaging with various institutions in both Fiji and China. We have felt and seen the strengthening of bilateral engagements across multiple sectors. A number of trade and investment and aid projects, including but not limited to the No. 1 Lunriketi Highway and the Somo Hydropower Station, have been successfully completed. A number of technical assistance projects, including but not limited again to the rice planting and the Junkao mushroom cultivation, are currently being implemented. We sincerely acknowledge your government's assistance following the onslaught of Category 5 severe tropical cyclone Winston last year that sadly took away the lives of 44 of our people and destroyed about a third of our gross domestic product. Your assistance, along with those of other countries, have and continue to enable our people to return to life normality. We also acknowledge in particular your government's political, financial, and technical support for Fiji's COP23 presidency. We will continue to look to China, and we are confident that we have your support in the lead up to the COP23 in Bonn, Germany, and during our tenure as COP23 president. We note with appreciation the direct involvement of the Chinese provinces as we increasingly receive many provincial delegations. I'm told that the Fiji Day celebration was also held in Guangdong province. This is yet again another great achievement and hopefully one of many more developments with the provinces. Fiji applauds China's Belt and Road Initiative, which was launched earlier this year by His Excellency President Xi Jinping. It was a privilege and a testament to our strengthening relations that our Prime Minister, the Honourable Borron House, is the only head of government from the Pacific Island countries who was invited to attend the Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation in May this year. The Honourable Prime Minister's participation was yet again another significant milestone in our bilateral relations. Fiji views the Belt and Road Initiative as a connector and the strengthening of our relations as an enabler that will facilitate our connection to the global community through the 5 key areas of policy, infrastructure, trade, finance, and people-to-people development. This is especially vital for Fiji, given our status as a geographic and socio-economic hub in the Pacific, and so we look forward to the implementation of the Belt and Road Initiative. I also wish to especially mention your good relationship with my own office, where your generosity has seen the upgrading of the State House fence along the Queen Elizabeth Drive. Thank you. The project has lifted the image of the presidential compound, which is now more presentable to both the visitors and to the State House and to the public at large. Thank you most sincerely for that. Xie. In summary, our people-to-people connections through cultural, educational, health, tourism, and bilateral relations have strengthened considerably during your tenure. Ambassador, I wish to reiterate Fiji's commitment to the One China policy. The One China policy promotes mutual interest and a win-win situation for our respective governments and our peoples. And as a nation, Fiji will continue to act in the best interest and for the benefit of the Fijian people in committing to the One China policy. As you're aware, our newly appointed Permanent Secretary for Foreign Affairs has just returned from China, where he was our ambassador for the past 3 years. He is a huge asset to us, as his experience, leadership principles, and best practice adopted from China will be useful for the improvement and maintenance of our relations. Ambassador, I once again acknowledge your tireless efforts to improve the relations at all levels between our two countries. I'm confident that we can maintain the momentum and the legacy of your work wherever you will be posted to. We know that we already have a great friend of Fiji. The award that I have the privilege of bestowing on you today is but a very small token of appreciation from the government and the people of Fiji. And on behalf of all Fijians, I wish you continuing prosperity and success in your future endeavors. May Almighty God continue to bless you and your family and both our beloved nations. Sheshe, Nawaleo, Dhanyavad, Sukriya, and thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Honourary Officer of the Order of Fiji is awarded for distinguished. Ranka, good. Nawalewu.